To say that Disney is in dire straits from every aspect would be a complete understatement, but instead of actually taking a look at their problems and figuring out how they can fix those issues, they instead decide to turn their targets against the fans, which is exactly what this Disney executive decides to do in this crazy meltdown rant that we're going to be taking a look at here today. And of course, calling the fans all sorts of things as they usually do, like racist and sexist, something that Disney can't seem to help themselves with doing. So we're going to get into this, see what this Disney executive has to say in regards to fans and all of that type of nonsense. And I don't know why they think this is going to be a winning strategy for them, because all this does is continue to drive more and more fans away from the company, which is exactly what is continuing to happen with Disney. So Disney executive blames woes on racist and sexist fans. Bulwark culture editor Sonny Bunch shared a snippet from a recent Puck newsletter suggesting Team Disney isn't about to change its ways. That is fucking ridiculous. The teaser comes from Matt Maloney of Puck News fame, who spoke with an unnamed Disney executive on the company's woes. Said executive blamed consumers, not the company, for its problems. So it's not Disney's fault for continuing to put out crap, or putting out things that the fans don't want, or crapping all over what fans love. It isn't the company's fault, it's your fault for not being a blind consumer. That is how they're basically framing this.
Light feedback this holiday week, but I want to share a DM I got from a Disney executive in response to Thursday's column on whether the politicization of the Disney brand impacts the box office. So this is what the executive had to say. Everyone says it's the movies, stupid, which is an easy thing for people to say. More appealing movies are a great way to jump the political issues, but more and more our audiences, or the segment of the audience that has been politicized, equate the perceived message in a film as a quality issue. They won't say they find female empowerment distasteful in the Marvels or Star Wars, the latest trilogy starring Daisy Ridley, which, you know, I mean, we could get into kind of the whole can of worms with all of that, but it has nothing to do with people having an issue with female empowerment, whatever, however you want to frame that. Literally, like, you could look at so many examples throughout history, and we've talked about this so many times, of female characters that are well written, which is kind of the key factor there that Disney continues to seem to have no grasp of whatsoever, that have done a good job of having great female characters that audiences love. But they will say they don't like these movies because they are bad. So make better movies becomes code for make movies that conform to regressive gender stereotypes, or put men front and center in the narrative, which is what you're seeing now and what Bob Iger's pivot is about right now. So basically what this means is that Disney has no intentions of whatsoever of listening to the feedback. Instead, they're going to continue to wokeify everything. This is what I've been saying for a while now. It doesn't matter how much you boycott them. It doesn't matter how much money they lose. They do not plan to stray away from the woke agenda. There are reasons for that, and people don't want to actually get into the nitty-gritty for why that is happening. But a lot of it, of course, goes back to a lot of the globalist type of ideologies that are continuing to be pushed, because Disney is front and center of kind of pushing for the new world order. And it's pretty interesting that they basically confirm here that they are actually completely destroying male hero characters, which has been a problem with Disney for a while now. We just saw that happen last year with Indiana Jones 5. But that is basically what they're saying here by make movies that conform to regressive gender stereotypes or put men front and center of the narrative. Those are the things that they don't have any plans on doing. That is the type of stuff that Disney is going to continue to have a problem with and try to destroy in any way that they can. Blaming audiences for the company's problems, especially suggesting naysayers as bigots, hardly seems to be the best way to heal the company's financial wounds. If one unnamed executive is saying it, chances are he or she is hardly alone. At the end of the day, people just want good stories, and if Disney can't deliver on that, then there's going to be other people that will, including people like EpicVerse. Okay, we got you guys. We got you guys. All right, we got you covered. So with that being said, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.